It's not gonna happen that way, not at all.
No, I'd chop you in the jugular.
You could try. Definitely. Definitely try.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are joined by Keith Jordan, an ex-federal agent who specializes in self-defense. Not just the physical, but massively the mental. We're gonna look at how you can get your brain and your head and your heart ready to handle uncomfortable circumstances.
Good word.
Here we go. Why are you a self-defense expert? Why should I trust you?
Because I'm me. No, seriously, it's a passion. I've been in law enforcement for a very long time without telling my age. We'll just say a long time. I worked for the feds for about 6 years, and for the last several years, all I did was training. So training for me, it's a passion. You
were saying women are assaulted for different reasons than men. I don't understand. Can you explain that a bit?
Men fight because they're drunken in a bar, or to show
I've had those situations happen.
or to show, you know, how bad they are. But women, it's just different. They're gonna be either for someone's trying to rob you, or it's a sexual assault outside of domestic violence, of course, right? So that's something different all in itself. And this is why you have to train women differently than you train men.
It's the secret to like know karate and kung fu and to be ready to like chop my way out of that situation.
Look, does it help to know martial arts? Absolutely, right? It builds confidence. But again, martial arts is mostly based on competition. But for normal people, even I include myself into that, to where I'm not gonna practice martial arts every single day, and you're setting yourself up for failure. And it's a different mindset.
Okay, tell me about the mental then. I don't understand. Why is there a mental side to being safe from assault?
Understanding why you've been assaulted, for one, right? Extremely mental, yeah? You have to understand that. Understanding why you should fight back, understanding how to fight back, understanding when you should fight back. But the biggest is understanding, why did this person choose me as his potential victim?
How do I get my mind ready for an assault? How do I prepare mentally to stay safer from an attack?
You have to tell yourself that just because it's never happened to you, that it still could happen. I think a lot of people live in this umbrella that, well, it's never happened, so it's not gonna happen. If I don't think about it, then it won't happen. More often than not, if you're not prepared, you freeze. And some people, even when they are prepared, you can still freeze. But at least mentally, if you prepare yourself mentally, if you're honest with yourself and say, look, this could happen, so I am going to prepare myself mentally, right?
It's like almost like mental training, you're saying. I know what to do.
It's like law enforcement. We do this, and then when this happens, then I'll do this, right? If it happens, I will be ready. I hope that it does not, but if it does, I will be ready. And with saying that, this is a thing that, because women in general, you like to be nice, okay? And you think, for whatever reason, that if you turn someone down, right? Let's say if someone offers to buy you a drink, and if you turn them down, you tell yourself, oh, that was rude. So more often than not, even though you don't want it, you accept it just to be nice, right? And this is what us as men, we know this, because like I talk about something called pre-incident indicators, right? And that's one of those things. You know, if a guy comes up to you and say, you probably wouldn't go out with a guy like me. What does that even mean,
yeah.
Right? So you as a woman, you naturally want to do what? Prove to him, oh no, I'm not that type person. And even if you feel or think that he could be a creep, you still just want to prove to him.
To make him, yeah, your friend. What should we do like we're at an office party, or if it's someone we know and someone is getting close and making us uncomfortable?
One, he already has a plan. You're going to be more concerned about being nice instead of being safe. And he knows this. He's gonna do something like, and I guarantee you, all of you have either had this happen or know someone that it's happened to. Preincident indicator. How many drinks have you had tonight? All right? He's gonna say it in a fun, joking way. He's gauging you to see actually truly how many drinks have you had, all right? He wants to know what's your alcohol level. Next thing is, he's gonna start testing you, getting closer and closer and making jokes. Again, in the back of your mind, you're still more concerned about being nice. You're thinking about, well, if I do something, you know, who's gonna, if I even scream, Who's gonna blame me for it? Who's gonna think this? Who's gonna think what, right? All of those things to where when it comes to your personal safety, should not be in your mind. It is. Why? Because from when you were old enough to talk or wear a dress, even your parents, not on purpose, but even your parents have already started conditioning your mind to think that way. When parents tell you, oh, be careful how you dress because you send this message. Little things like that. And people take advantage of it.
Imagine my boss is like getting closer. What kind of mental thing should I be thinking? Or someone at my school, or someone I know, a friend, and I'm just getting freaked out. What do I do?
You set your boundaries. Don't worry about being rude, okay? Because what you need to understand is they are rude for invading your space, okay? So it's them, right? Trying to take advantage of the situation. You set your boundaries, right? You say no. You can say it nicely if you want, but if they don't accept your no, then you say it a little more forceful.
Let that be pizza. We just went away for a second, but now we're back.
Yeah, she has to feed me.
And slightly. I thought most attackers are just like people jumping out of the bushes.
Most people do. If you see someone walking with tattoos, wearing baggy pants, and then you see another guy getting out of a nice car in a suit, you automatically think, well, that's the safe guy. That's the guy I can trust, right? We base off appearance. So no, your attacker is not gonna be the guy always jumping out of the bush wearing tattoos, or the black guy even. No, it's not true. It's not about race, it's not about religion, it's not about any of those things. An attacker is just an attacker, right? You have to believe that more than 80% of the time, women are sexually assaulted by someone they know. Think about that. More than 80% of the time. More than 80% of the time, it goes unreported. Why? Because most of the time, it's by someone the victim knows, which makes it even more difficult for her to report it.
But what if I'm walking home and I'm like getting a bit nervous, I'm a little scared? Should I have my keys in my knuckles? Should I like have my phone on my ear? What should I do?
Pay attention to your surroundings, for one. Keys in the knuckle don't necessarily, it's not effective because again, you're using those fine, when I say fine motor skills, I mean small motor skills, right? And you're trying to, as you've seen on movies, you're trying to hit them in the eye with it. How big is your eye socket?
Yeah, that's pretty true.
Think high stress, and he's not gonna, for an example, you know, I'm attacking Miss Danae here, and then I'm gonna say, Danae, because I'm attacking you, I'm gonna be perfectly still so you can take your keys and punch me in the eye with it. This is how it's gonna happen, all right? No, it's not. When you even take self-defense, take it from someone that has real life experience. Because if you can't apply, and it comes with everything, right? If you can't apply what you've learned to your life, what's the point in learning it?
What do you do in your course, and why is it unique? Why is it interesting?
First course is, not everyone takes it, is a theory course. I call it Reduce the Odds, and again, I'll focus on the mental. I teach you predator mindset, like what do predators look for, right? How do they choose their victim? Talk about secondary crime scene. For example, never allow someone to take you off somewhere, right? No matter what. Doesn't matter if they have a knife, doesn't matter if they have a gun, never go off with someone. These false sense of securities that we get from media, from movies, from just at home listening to our parents or friends, if you don't change that, then all of the physical learning, there are two practical courses. One is based on if you're attacked by a stranger, so one is based on that, and yeah, and then the other one if you're attacked by an acquaintance. So they're a little different, and the reactions are going to be a little different. But again, the biggest thing for me about the practicals is that it's scenario based, right? Scenario based means I put you in situations that women have reported that they have been in, and I teach you how to escape. If I teach you try to fight a man as if you are a man, again, I'm setting you up for failure. I can make it look good, I can make it look extremely cool on YouTube, and people will look at it and be like, oh my God, he's such a badass, I want to take that course, right? That's not my objective. My objective is to teach you how to truly be safe.
Those are all the questions I have for Mr. Jordan here.
You forgot my name?
No.
Okay.
No, just trying to figure out how to like exit the video. Thank you guys so much for joining us. As we said, this is Keith Jordan, founder of International Defense Academy. I will link all of his info down below. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. And if you like these kind of videos, let me know. Especially if you want to see me doing that.
She's vicious.
pretty tough. All right, guys, I'll talk to you soon. Bye.